guys.
Hey, Jefferson.
You can't see it right now, but we are in our PJs representing PJ Day for Baker Place on Friday. And we're excited to see you before spring break. We know that we'll probably all be just chillaxing in our houses for a week. But hey, at least we don't have anything we have to do, which will be exciting. And then we'll be having some more videos when we come back. We've already gotten a response or two back from our rhythms, which we're going to talk about in a minute. Just don't forget, if you have anything you want to share with us, you can email us at our school email addresses. And you can also email your teachers, and they'll forward us your email. So there's lots of ways to get in touch with us. But we love to see the different things that you guys do with our music videos. Yeah. So the first thing is Beethoven.
Beethoven.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
In fact, I have some music for us to hear really quick. So that is a little bit of Beethoven's Fifth Symphony. Remember we talked about how he made 9 symphonies. We gave you some links for the Seventh Symphony last time. Right. And this is a little bit about the Fifth Symphony. Yeah.
One of his most famous symphonies. The first rhythm, bum, 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 is like really it occurs throughout the whole piece, and it signifies fate. It's supposed to be like fate knocking on the door. That's what that rhythm is supposed to mean.
So it sounds a little spooky or a little scary. Oh, that's a good word.
Yes.
It's ominous. A 5-pointer. Ominous. Good word. And so we'll link some more Beethoven things at the bottom of this video in the comment section, or whatever that section is called, right above the comment section. We will put some different links for you for some Beethoven music. And we'll talk maybe a little bit more about Beethoven after. We'll see.
Yeah,
you never know what we're going to talk about.
Yeah.
We don't even know what we're talking about sometimes.
That's true.
Because we get excited and we make plans. Because we get so excited to tell you guys all different things. So, of course, we just talked about that bum, 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 bum. That's a rhythm. And didn't we talk about rhythm last time? We did.
Talk about rhythm.
So we created another rhythm for you today. So notice we still have 4/4 time. That's very important that you know how many beats per measure. So, of course, if it says 4/4, how many beats per measure? 4. But not 4 notes. So like my first rhythm, my first measure of rhythm, it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 notes. But that's okay, because these two right here, the TTs, where are they? They're there. The TTs, those are together make 1 beat. So they're half a beat each.
That's right.
So you have to have 2 of them to make 1 beat. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4 beats. In the second row, our quarter rest also gets 1 beat, but it's just 1 beat of silence, but it still gets a beat. It's still there. Yeah. You just have to leave that beat completely silent. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 beats, and so my measures are complete. So here's the rhythm that we have for you this time. Let's see. Let's just clap the rhythm, Dr. J, real quick. Right. Ready? Ta, ta, ti, ti, ta, ta, ti, ti, ta. Good job. So now we can hopefully see the words. It says, we miss Baker Place and Jefferson. Can you try saying that with us one time? Ready? We miss Baker Place and Jefferson. So if you come up with some more musical sentences, we would love to hear from you guys. You can send in pictures of your written rhythms, or you can send us videos of you actually performing. Maybe get your parents involved, or brothers and sisters. Maybe your dog, your cat. I don't know. Maybe your pet iguana wants to do rhythm with you. We would love to see different pictures and videos of you guys doing some rhythms. Now, speaking of rhythm, we got some exciting things to do today.
Yes, we do.
We're really stoked. We've been practicing, and so we're really excited. Today we're going to do bucket drumming, which is super fun. Now, I understand that some of you guys may not have drumsticks and buckets at your house. So we've come up with some alternatives that maybe you get out of your garage or your kitchen with parent permission, of course. Please don't get out Mom's really nice, expensive pots and pans empty them. That would be terrible. So ask parent permission. Like, I got out an old pot that I don't use very much, and I got out some wooden spoons that I don't mind if they get broken because they're old. So ask mom and dad. I actually got out a mop bucket too. And so we're going to share several of the different items that you can use for bucket drumming. And we're going to work on a song by none other than Augusta native James Brown.
Yeah, the godfather of soul.
That's right. And he performed for, oh my gosh, decades.
Right.
Golly.
Starting in the 1960s?
Maybe late
Maybe
50s,
even
early
earlier.
60s. And so he was around forever, right here from Augusta, Georgia, right next door to where you live. And he traveled all over the world performing and was known as the godfather of soul in the entire world. And he was super duper famous. In this video, we're going to show you a couple of pictures of him, and you'll also get to hear one of his songs that we're going to be performing. And there'll also be a link down below for you to click on to listen to a 1965 recording of the song that we're doing today. Probably his most famous, most recognizable song. What do you think?
Probably. Yeah.
It's called, well, it's actually called one thing, but everybody knows it as another.
True.
So everybody knows it as I Feel Good, but actually the whole name is I Got You, I Feel Good. So we're going to be teaching you some bucket drumming for I Feel Good, or I Got You, I Feel Good, in parentheses.
Right.
So you can stop the video at any time to practice, and then start over with this. So we're going to teach you each section. I think there's 3 sections to teach, maybe 4. And then you can stop and practice it, and then click play again and join us for the next section. At the end, we'll try to play through the whole thing, which should be really exciting and hopefully correct.
Hopefully.
All right, so the first thing that we are going to play for you is the verse section. So there are, 3 sections: verse, interlude, and bridge. And then we have something at the end called the coda, which is the special ending.
Yes.
Not the coda, which is a special thing. So first thing you need to know is that we are going to be doing 4/4 time. And there are 3 places to hit on your bucket drum / whatever it is you're playing. There's the rim, the head, and the bass tone.
Which
Let me
is
say
the side.
Yeah, say that again. The rim, which is the actual part around, not in the middle.
Right.
And then the head, which is in the middle. And then the bass tone, which is on the sides. So if you can see this, there it is. You'll notice that we're going to go bass tone and then the rim. The rim has a slash through it, so you know that that is definitely you're hitting the rim and not the head or the bass tone. So the pattern goes ta, ti, ti, ta, ta. But you'll notice this ti right here is broken up. So it's bass, rim, bass, bass, rim, bass, rim, bass, bass, rim. And we're going to do this measure a total of 8 times. In fact, if I wanted to put something there at the end of the measure that said go back and do it again, what would I put at the end of the measure?
You'd put a repeat
A
sign.
repeat sign. So let's draw that in really quickly.
Yeah.
It's 2 dots like this, and that tells us to go back and repeat it. And we're going to repeat this 8 times before we do the next part of the verse. Okay, here we go. We're going to do slowly first. Now, I'm using a silver pot out of my cabinet and some wooden spoons. And then we have a variety of things that we're playing. So Dr. Johnson's playing a bucket, like you might find if your dad's a construction worker, or if your mom wanted to paint something in the house and required a lot of paint. These big 5-gallon buckets, you might find one in your garage. If you don't have that kind of bucket, can you hold yours up, Miles? There's a mop bucket. So this is what we used to mop our house with. We cleaned it out and turned it over, and that is one of our buckets. We also have a tin can. Dr. Anderson painted this. Smileys, of course, for Dr. Anderson. And so you can use an empty tin can and play it that way too. So you have a variety of things that you can play with in order to do this bucket drumming exercise. Okay, so let's go back. It was ta, ti, ti, ta. Yes. Ta, ti, ti, ta, ta. ta, ti, ti, ta, ta. And it's gonna go bass, rim, bass, bass, rim. Bass, rim, bass, bass, rim. So let's play it all together. You guys ready? 1, 2, ready, go. Bass, rim, bass, bass, rim. 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 And that happens how many times?
8 times.
8 times we play that before we move on to the next part. So in this part of the song, you're gonna actually hit the same time, that bass and rim that you've been doing, you're gonna hit it at the same time. Thank you. You wanna come be in the video? Okay, come sit on my lap. So Parker is gonna join us too and help us out with this part. Why don't you just put yours on top of mine? He's using the tin can right now. Okay, so can I help you with yours? You're gonna hit the side and the top at the same time, the side and the rim at the same time. So it's gonna go bass, rim, bass, bass, rim, and then you're gonna go bang, bang, together, together, and then you're gonna do it 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it goes boom, play, play, do, play, play, and then we play 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. Okay, let's put that whole verse part together. You guys ready?
We're
So
ready.
we're gonna go bass, rim, bass, bass, rim. Or if you're Miss Johnson, I say boom, chick, boom, boom, chick, boom, chick, boom, boom, chick, boom, chick, boom, boom, chick. 1, 2, ready, go. Boom, chick, boom, boom, chick, 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 boom, 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 boom. 5 times.
And
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
that's
Hey,
it.
that was
Good job.
awesome. You guys did a great job. Okay, this part is called the interlude. And an interlude is basically just a little piece of music that takes you from one place to another in the piece of music. So notice we still have the rim, the head, and the bass tone. Which one have we not used yet?
The head.
The head, that's right. You haven't seen any red notes yet. And the head is actually going to look a little different. So we'll show you that in the next one. So right now we're still going the side and then the rim, which is the outside edge
Right.
of the top. So we still have not hit in the middle of the bucket drum or the pot or the pan or whatever it is that you're using, or the mop bucket.
Yeah.
So this is an easy one. It just goes ta, 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 ta. Bass, rim, bass, rim. And we repeat it 4 times. So let's show them what that looks like. Bass, rim, bass, rim. 1, 2, ready, go. Bass, rim, 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 bass, rim. And that's it. All right, the next part. Ooh, we finally see red, which is the very middle of the top of your bucket drum, and that's called the head. So this is called the bridge, and it happens 6 times, and it's still that really easy rhythm of ta, 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 ta. But this time it is head, rim, head, rim, head, rim, head, rim. And it's gonna go something like 1, 2, ready, go. Head, rim, 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 head, rim. And you do that 6 times. You repeat that 6 full measures of that. And then it goes right into this very easy part. After you do it 6 times of the head, rim, then we hit together 1 time, and then you're gonna count to 4, and then hit the rim again. So it's gonna go, let's say we're doing the last measure. It would go head, rim, together, 2, 3, 4, rim. And then that takes us back into our verse section. Verse, verse, interlude, bridge, verse, interlude, bridge, verse, verse, and then ending. Now, if you don't remember all that, that's okay. Because I have made a Google Doc for you that you can print out and have the entire piece of music that we purchased, and so that we can reproduce that for you guys. So you're gonna get to see the whole thing if you download that Google Doc and print it out. That's gonna be an easy way for you to put the music in front of you while you play along with the music. So we're going to play the whole thing next. So if you need to go back and review any part, you can do that at this time. Just press pause, review it, and then pick back up with us. And you can go back and rewatch any part of that you need to.